market review for today, Thursday. Obviously I'm back now. I was on holiday for 2 days, which was nice, and we're back and we hit our TPs, so that's always good. Yeah, I'm just gonna break it down, keep it simple. How I got the trade bias and narrative and how I entered. So, as you can see, ignore this. This is just a daily, weekly gap that we came into. Just showing where price went. Weekly gap here. Just, to see what we did. However, it doesn't really matter too much. I was just showing the bounces. They're a weekly gap, but that doesn't really matter. So today, what do we have? So we can kind of delete that. I'll just keep it there. Delete that, don't need it. We was inside of this 4-hour fair value gap. Okay, now remember the framework that I talked about in the last video. Okay, if you watched the last video, you would have noticed I gave some free source. So instead of just marking up this gap, you also mark up an inverse gap that is with it and aligned, taps both. So I'm only going to show you the one, which is the gap, and I invite you to find the inverse gap. That is your homework if you are watching my videos wanting to, study and learn. So this is your homework. This is the gap. Find the inverse gap. Okay, I'm not going to say it. It will be obviously on the screen. But yeah, this is the 4-hour gap. So I'm now just going to go on to the 5-minute because I want you guys to find the higher time frame gap that was aligned with this gap to make it high probability. So as you can see, we came in, okay, 9:45, right, closed above this CSD, this wick. What did we also do? Inverse this gap. We got in a little bit higher, we got filled a bit higher, but the entry was within this inverse gap here. So we come into my key level, CSD. What time is it? Okay, that's important. 9:30 comes into a reversal area. 9:45 prints a CSD, inverse gap, and then delivers price higher. Now, you tell me if that's random. I'll tell you now, it's not. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, so we got our entries within here. As you can see, filled a bit higher than we'd like. See, we'd like it to be inside the gap or on the top, but it doesn't really matter. If I just randomly entered and then bottom ticked the wick, then it would be like, okay, what did I actually gain? But where I knew I was wanting to enter on that PD array, it doesn't really matter. If I don't get filled to the exact tick, all that matters is that I'm entering within a decent area of where I want to get in. So we'll look on the 1 minute. We'll mark a line for the macro. As you can see, 930, we'll open higher, come back down, tap in, lots of wicks. There's your 1 minute CSD if you really wanted that. We'll make this into a chart markup. There's your 1 minute CSD. We then had this gap as well, which is kind of what we got into. M5 inverse gap. Come on, CSD. There we go. This isn't relevant. Hold high. Okay, obviously the dollar sign means liquidity. You work out what the B would mean and go and look on your chart. Forex.com, go and look what this level means. 19893.8 and 1921.7. Go and see exactly where I've marked. So refund. Darling devil and the devil's in here. Yeah, like I just said in the chat, I am missing out some markups. So go and find it. Go and do the work. I'm giving you the baseline, but go and do the work. Okay, you've got the levels on the chart, you've got the broker. Go and find, why did I mark this and not the straight high? Because if you look here, the straight high doesn't get hit. Does it? Well, it does in the end, but we retrace first. That's through market experience that I'm able to mark different levels to what the regular would think. Because if you believe there's an algorithm and if you believe that they know where your stop losses are, then do you not also think that they might know where your TPs are? Has that ever crossed your mind? But anyways, yeah, that is the markup. Okay, I'm gonna delete this. I don't need any of. Actually, that's for Tuesday. I'll do that tomorrow. But yeah, good trading day. How many points? So 100 points, 90 points, which is good. Obviously got partials. And then break even. So yeah, man, killing it. Back off holiday and killed it. So yeah, I'm gonna end that there. Go reverse engineer the levels.